that's the end of the book. And so, chapter 1, he gave us the answer. You're not supposed to do that if you're writing a book. You're supposed to bury it in the middle. It's supposed to be italicized. You're supposed to make people find it. But no, he gave us the answer. He gave us a history of kind of the history of philosophical thought, which was excellent in chapter 2 there. And then he covered kind of the 5 main ways on which the Odyssey is built up, including kind of one of the most well-known and one well held onto, even from an atheist point of view, is the free will theodicy there.
And he showed that these positions had good points, but they were wanting. Right.
And so, what do you think? Is this the answer? Is focusing on God as the central figure in the story of history, to make the cheesy joke there, I grew expandingly in my walk by reading this book. I talked to more people about storytelling and things and how it relates to raising children or education and those things. So I thought this was an outstanding book of not only to the explanation of why does evil exist, but also how then should we live with that understanding. And that's exactly in church what we're called to do, is applying God's word to our lives in a consistent and complete nature, so that through God's word our hearts change and be more conformed to the image of Christ there. So fortunately, it's not the end of the story, so I have to keep going. It depends if I get to edit this. Maybe I'll get taken out before then. But hopefully you've enjoyed this. I know Scott Christensen has made a announcement that his book has gotten approved for kind of the condensed version of it, so an more easy reader version of it. And so you can find links to that. It's not out yet, but it's been approved. But I'll post the Facebook post for that in the show notes on our website, cavetofthecross.com. Anything else?
I think we're good, right? So this ends our discussion here with regard to this book. And as you said, we may have Scott on our show here if we can, make those arrangements and get that taken care of. Yeah. And that'll be another opportunity to talk to him, especially about this particular book.
Right. And so stay tuned for our next announcement for our next book. I think we know which one we're going to do, or maybe 3 or 12. Who knows? But things might change up a little bit, but we'll see. And this isn't the end of it. There's still a bunch of books on that bookshelf that need to be read. So I'm forcing Tony to slowly work through them with me. So thanks for joining with us. Hopefully God has blessed you through the reading of this, through the unpacking of this that we did. And again, we covered portions of the book. We didn't cover everything. We hope to have worked it out with you so that as you're reading through it, if you get hung up on something, hopefully our meandering through has dislodged you a little bit so that you make it down down the river, so to speak. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.